Hello all, welcome to Ferdinand tutorials. Today I want to talk about the strike update of Nigerian institutions. My name is Ugochukwu Kingsley. I'm a 300 level student of biochemistry, and since February 14th we've been on strike, a nationwide strike, Asuu strike, that's how we call it here, Academic Staff Union of University. My fellow Nigerian students, you guys can attest to that. So we've been on this strike since February 14th and no positive news about calling the students back to school. So some of the students have gone to their parents' house, some have gone to their aunt's place, some have traveled different parts of the country just to stay and wait for the government to call off the strike. So we've not heard any positive news. Now, Asuu went on strike because of the agreement signed between them and the federal government from 2009 to 2020, like the agreement that have been signed. So government have not fulfilled those promises. So weeks after week, month after month, year after year, they talk about it, threaten to go on strike. So this one now has been an indefinite strike. So no positive news yet. Students have been skeptical about what to do with their next life. Some of my fellow students, some of my classmates have went to work for people. Some have gone to work for individuals, companies, some are even doing their own business, or individuals. Some are sleeping, some are watching movie, some are wasting their time. So you begin to see that this really is a heart cry for us to talk about. So my video today I'm making is just for us to talk about this strike update. What is left for us as a Nigerian student. So let's ride on to the video. Now, I think that there are two things this video are made up of. First is what a Nigerian student should do and the hope of a Nigerian student. Remember that this video is just for public students. For those in private universities, their school is on. So I'm a public student, my university is a public university, so that's why I'm making this video. Because you can see I'm also harmed. This is affecting me real good. Are you getting it? So this strike have been on since February 14 and this is May 18. You can see how many months there in no academic activity. So students have been at home doing different things. You see is a really disturbing one. So this video I want us to talk about the hope of a Nigerian student. Now I can say one thing, our hope is only on God. We don't have any other thing to do. I know that's funny. You can't fight the federal government. You can't push them down. I sincerely hope that violence cannot solve this. Fighting over each other cannot really solve this. Going out of the streets, blocking roads, trying to kill individuals cannot really solve this. Yes, peaceful protest, peaceful rally can as well touch the government. You begin to see that the kind of state we are in, the kind of dilemma we are in this country, it's very hard for the government to feel your agony. But be that as it may, peaceful protest is a welcome development. Also hoping on God as a Christian, as a believer. That's the hope we have. That's our faith. That's where it lies in. So we must try as much as possible to believe that God is the only one who can help us out. The government has failed us. So you can't be like, okay, I'm going out there to kill individuals for it to touch the government. Please, I don't want you to be a part of this as you're watching this video. So don't try to be a part of it. So try to maintain peaceful protest. Try to pray that one day this strike will be called off. I'm very, very hopeful of that. So now let's go to the next part of the video. While we are waiting for this strike to be called off, what should we do? There are three things I prepared in this video. One is develop yourself. Two is volunteer or volunteering. Three is exercise. Let me write down to develop yourself. This is the time whereby we don't have much going on around us. So you're talking about developing yourself. This is the perfect time. This is the best time to develop yourself. There are things you're not good at. There are things you are not perfect at. This is the time to build yourself. Developing yourself is kind of fun because it makes you feel like, okay, I really can do this. Let me try this thing out. It makes a better version of you just for yourself and for others too. Are you getting it? So we have to develop ourselves within this period. Now, there are many options of what to do. Now, you can try reading new books. As a student, biochemistry, medical student, agro student, a business student, engineering student, name them. This is a time to try reading new books. This is a time to register for new courses. This is a time to quit unnecessary bad behaviors that you do. This is a time to give space to negative people, ditch them, leave them. This is a time to wake up early. This is a time to register for courses online because the world is turning digital. So you have to follow the trend. Are you getting it? So you don't know how to operate computer at this time, you have to go register for one. You don't know how to code, be a computer student, like a computer student, you don't know how to code, you have to learn one. You don't know how to do these little things in tech, you have to know them now. Any business you are doing, you need to have the knowledge of it. So you register for courses online. Is it business courses? Register for them. Is it entrepreneur? Register for them online. We have free, we have paid one. So if you can't afford for the paid one, then go for the free one. I hope you're getting what we're talking about. So apart from that too, you also have to gain entrepreneurship knowledge. Look around you. There are some skills that are related to your study. Okay, let me tell you a story. I have this friend, she's in optometry, 500 level. So during this strike, guess what she's doing? She's learning how to make hair and all that. So I sat her down one day, I was asking her, how can you cope the knowledge of optometry with making hair? Okay, let's say school call up the strike now. What are you going to do with that hair? Are you going to be making hair in school? Because I know that optometry takes from 8 to 6 or 8 to 5 every day. That's when they dismiss in school. So you begin to see that there is no much time for her to apply that skill to what she's studying in school. So why choosing your skill? Why trying to learn new skill? Make sure that you do it in accordance with what you're studying in school. Don't just be like, okay, I don't have much time. Any skill that is available that I can do is just to waste time. Please don't waste this time. This is not a time to waste. This is a time to invest. So invest it in something that is valuable. Invest in your life. Invest in your time. Invest in your being. Remember, if you don't grow yourself now, you will definitely grow it tomorrow. So that is it about developing yourself. Now let's go back to the next one, which is volunteering. Volunteering simply means coming out to do things for an organization, for community development. Volunteering, you are not being paid for it. Volunteering is willingly. Now, volunteering actually builds your connection. It builds your network. It helps people to know you more. You know, let's say for instance, there is a competition I was engaged in, and I'm the campus director. They didn't pay me for anything. I spent my money, I spent my time, but I gained knowledge. I gained many things. I met with people outside Nigeria, people around Africa, you know, people even in Nigeria that I don't know. You know, volunteering helps in widen your network. It's just like coming out and telling an organization, I want to work with you. Don't pay me, but I want to just give you what I have. Are you getting it? Volunteering is just for community development. Volunteering is not for individuals' pockets. No, it's for community development. So that's what volunteering does. So it broadens your connection. It increases your initiative. It helps you to meet people. You know, it makes you to be engaged in various things and also open to new opportunities that can fetch you things in life. So volunteering is very, very important. So in this time, you develop yourself, you volunteer for organization. And the last one, exercise. I can imagine individuals who are sleeping right now, individuals who are watching home videos morning to night, and the only thing you can do is wake up, eat, sleep, wake up, eat, sleep, wake up, eat, sleep. This should change now. So I want us to involve ourselves in exercise. Go out, exercise, go out, talk with individuals, go out, gym. If you don't have money for gym, it's okay. There are tons of video in the internet that can help your in-house exercise. There are tons of video that you don't even need an instrument, you don't need an equipment, you don't need a gym setup to do your workout. You can do it at home just by watching videos online. So don't panic. Even without gymming, you too can walk from this place to this place. You can walk around places. You can walk around, you know. Try to exercise your body. It's also a form of exercise. You might not need gym, but trying to walk out, trying to walk around your environment, trying to see new things, trying to see new places, it also widens your horizon. So exercising don't just help us to loosen our body, it also helps our mental and emotional well-being. So I hope this video finds you well. I just hope so. Please, after watching this video, don't just stay at home doing things that are not relevant. As I am, I'm working on myself. As I am, I'm developing myself. I have a brand that I'm building. So I want you to have something doing. I want you to have something that you'll be proud of, even after this strike, that you don't want to leave it. So this is a time for us to grow ourselves. This is a time for us to volunteer for an organization. And this is a time for us to be fit. Let's go get them, guys. So till they call off the strike, let's continue doing what we are good at. Thank you and God bless you. See you next Thursday. If you've not watched my video, ensure you watch and subscribe to my channel.